Who is this? Khalu Save. Hello, Khalu Save.
I think he's on mute.
Hello.
Hello,
Hi.
Khalu Save.
Yeah, can you guys hear me?
Yes,
Yes, I can hear
Yeah,
you. We all can hear
we
you, I
can hear
guess.
you.
Okay, cool.
So, on behalf of Heatic, I welcome you, Khalu Save. And please introduce yourself, like where you're from and what are you doing, and anything else you want to add.
Okay, so my name is Sam, and I am from South Africa. And yeah, I joined this group because I really like debating and yeah, just having conversations with people who I don't know from around the whole world. So yeah, thank you guys.
Okay, Khalu Save, am I pronouncing your name correct? How do I pronounce it? Is it Khalu Save or what is the correct
Just call me
pronunciation?
Sam. Just call me Sam.
Okay, and what is Khalu Save, your surname?
Pardon?
Is Khalu Save your second name?
It's like it's a name that I put only on my social media. It's just the name.
Okay, so you're comfortable if I call you Sam?
Yes.
Okay, and Sam, what do you do in South Africa and which city you are from?
I'm in Cape Town, South Africa, and I'm a
Cape Town.
student in varsity. Yes.
Okay, I remember Mahatma Gandhi once went to Cape Town.
Yes.
Do
And
you
where
have
are
any
you
model?
from?
We all are from India. Prashant happens to be in US. Otherwise, most of us are from India.
Oh, okay. That's nice.
Yeah, Sam, nice to meet you too. And what do you do there?
I am a student at a college.
And what do you study?
I'm studying for business and
Business. Must
hello.
are you doing MBA?
Yes.
All right, all right. Uh, okay, so we will ask our main host Akshay if we can start the debate or if somebody else is to join. Akshay, you there?
Uh, yeah, Sayed, I'm here. Yeah, we should start now.
Okay, what about Vedi? This Vedi was there, he
Uh,
has gone.
well, I don't know. I think she just left the meeting. I really don't know.
Okay, he was a she. Okay, anyway. So we have Kalu, sorry, we have Sam, we have Prashant, we have Akshay, and we have me. Okay, Sam, starting from you, you are our very important guest. So the topic that we are going to discuss is why rapes happen. And
Okay.
okay, let's hear from your perspective. We all know that rape is something that we never want to happen, but it happens for some reason unknown. And we would like to know your perspective, why it happens, and how can this be stopped and erased from a good, healthy society. Over to you, Sam.
Okay. Thank you. I think it's never a reason to blame a woman. I think it's always men who do that, and I think it mostly happens because of how women put themselves out there in the society. Like we see women walking in shorts, we see women walking maybe like sometimes like wearing things that are like half naked, and when there already is someone who is maybe like a rapist already, when they see that woman, they will be tempted to go to them and rape them. So it's mostly, although it's not a nice thing for women or to women, but and most of the times it's them, and it's maybe them not being cautious. You need to be careful of of the places that you go, what you wear in public, and yeah, and like how to put yourself in public, because now they be going around maybe like at night wearing clothes that are very short, and then they get raped, and then now they're gonna complain in that case. So yeah, and I think if we should if we should think of a way of how we should stop it, I think there's no way that we can stop it, but the people who do the rape, we could maybe try to convince them to stop doing it because of it's wrong. And we as people who don't do rape, we will not do nothing to stop them because they won't hear anything. So it's either it's them going to jail, or maybe them realizing that it's a bad thing, because if they are not willing to change, there's nothing that's going to happen. If maybe a criminal is not willing to change being a criminal, I cannot do anything to make them change in being a criminal. So it starts with them. If they want to change, then they can change. So they should first realize that rape is a bad thing, and then want to change. That's the only way we can stop it. We can stop it, or jail. Yeah.
Okay, Sam, thank you for sharing your opinion with us. I just want you to add some more points to your arguments. Uh, you said that when women dress in a lucrative way, in a way in which they attract attention and lust. Now,
Yes.
if in generally in a debate, this is called victim shaming or victim blaming. uh, when such arguments are put across, it is said that you are blaming victims themselves for the suffering they are going through. Now, how will you respond to those who say that this particular argument of yours is akin to victim blaming? How will you respond to that?
Okay. I would like, let's think of how the rape thing would be if every woman was careful, every woman paid attention, every woman like did not go outside in certain times. If they were careful, if maybe if maybe they get raped like outside in public, let's imagine if they were extra safe and extra cautious, they were protecting themselves and they were protective of themselves, and they were wearing very reasonable outfits. Let's imagine that, and let's imagine if would the rape still be happening if all women were protected themselves, and if all women were very careful and cautious. You can't go at night and go into public uh, uh, spaces wearing inappropriate things. I mean, you know the outcome of it. You can't go outside drunk. You can't go outside drunk when you know that when you're drunk, you are vulnerable. So yeah, it's well, like it, in some cases, it is a victim blaming, as you're saying. In some cases, but in some other cases, for like for young kids, it's never their, it's never their choice, and it's not their fault. And I'm also not saying that it is the woman's fault, but I'm just saying that um, if women were extra careful when they are outside in public, maybe things would have been better. That's what I'm saying.
All right, Sam, we would like to hear more of your opinion in the maybe in the next round. And so, thank you so much for sharing all that with us. Okay,
You're
Prashant,
welcome.
over to you. Sam has shared some points, like he spoke about modesty and how women should dress so as not to attract the attention of some potential criminals, and he also spoke of uh, punishment as a remedy against rape. So, we would like to hear your opinion. The
So,
forum is
yeah.
open to you.
Mhm.
Please,
Thank you so
Prashant.
much, Heatic. I would like to say I have some counter arguments, if you kindly allow. So, first thing here is why are victims being blamed every time? Why not culprits? Why they always remain at large? You know, like if someone is raped, if someone is bullied, or someone is harassed, it's always the victim who are blamed for. Why did you go there? Why did you wear this? Why did you let them allow you, so for such things to happen? Now it's about women's choice. They're independent. Why can't they go at night? Why can't they wear dresses, short dresses? It is up to them. If they want to walk at night, they're free bird. Like every one of us. And also, the secondly, I'll tell you one incident. I was being bullied when I was in school, and that guy who bullied me, he himself proclaimed to the entire class that he slept with his own sister. So and then and since I was not a part of a group, I always stayed isolated from those groups. And I was just wondering why he has so many friends and why no one is sitting besides me in my on my bench. And then there was in that group, and the irony is like everyone is cheering him for what he did. And there was one guy who was like a kind of a mediator, so he was talking to me also and that guy also who did such horrendous thing. And when I asked him, he approached me. His friend approached me, and he asked me, "Why are you not in our group?" That's why he's trying to bully you. And I replied, it's because your leader, whom you treat as a so-called leader, he himself proclaimed that he slept with his own sister. And then that the guy is saying me, "Oh, this is common these days." And when I complain to the teacher, teacher says, "Oh, you are like very young. You don't understand things. Get lost." So why are being victims always blamed for such things? And why culprits are being treated as a hero every time? Why women are always culpable of those? Because they have their own freedom. They can walk whenever they want. They can wear whatever they. I mean, like, why not men's can have limitations on why they can't have this self control? According to me, the my opinion, why rape occurs is because of the three things. That is, first thing, sexual frustration, the patriarchal dominance, and the hopelessness that arises once you understand that the only way you'll get to have sex is if you marry or visit a prostitute. So as we discussed in the last debate only, like when people are drunk, they lose their control or the self-control, and they do whatever they want. They try to kill someone, they do rapes. Like, why can't men control themselves? So this is my stand.
Thank you so much, Prashant, for sharing your opinion in such a wonderful and emotional way. Akshay, Akshay, you there?
Yeah. Yes.
All right, Akshay, I would have requested that you and me, both of us, forego our chances so that Prashant and Sam can do one-on-one debate. But anyway, if you have something to add, you are most welcome to say.
Well, yeah. Okay. I think that rape. I don't know the specific reason that why the rapes happened, but I think there are some reasons behind it, like uh, the consumption of alcohol also, as we recently debated on it, like taking a lot of alcohol can change the person's mind, and that could be also the reason. Or we can say that the like lack of education, like some many of the see in like I am living in India, and I have seen that many of the rapes that happen, the rapists are mostly the uneducated one. So I think that there is some lack of education also. So yeah, that's from my side, because I don't have oh, any points to say on it.
All right, Akshay, thank you so much for sharing your opinion. Now we come back to our two important participants, Sam and Prashant. Prashant, you have heard Sam speaking, and Sam, you have heard Prashant speaking. He rebutted a few of your points. He said that victims are not to be blamed, and it is the culprit who should be taken charge of. So I want you to take a rebuttal of Prashant's point. Uh, why the culprit, so why the victim should be blamed because of her attire or her behavior. So starting from you, Sam, please try to rebut what Prashant said.
Okay. First of all, I'd like to say very very sorry to Prashant on what happened to him with bullying. Bullying like is one of the things that I hate. There's nothing that I hate like bullying. I really hate bullying. So yeah, sorry to what happened to you. But to come back to our topic, bullying is another thing. Because it's another thing. On what I was saying, I think you must have misunderstood me. I What I said was it is the men to blame. First of all, because like why are you not controlling yourself? But on the other hand, imagine if women were extra careful of the places that they go, who they go with, how they wear, and how they present themselves in public. It's not a thing of only how do they wear, but like the care of their safety. And in this thing, it is not a thing of blaming the victim, but if you can take imagination and imagine if all women were careful of how they present themselves in public. If you know that in a certain place there is rape happening, then you know that you don't go into that place unless unless you have something to protect yourself. So you will definitely not go there. And also, uh, just to add on the bullying thing, I think that a person decides to be sad. Like offense happens every time, and everyone has a right to offend you, and everyone has a right to say whatever they like to say about you. I'm not saying it's a good thing, but everybody does. Like even if you can say stop talking about me, or stop bullying me, or stop saying bad things about me, people will just like always have something to say. It is you who know how to make that thing. For uh for me, I've experienced bullying, but I told myself that I'm not gonna let this have an impact to my heart. I'm not gonna let this make me sad. So it is a person
Prashant,
who
can we come back
decides
on
that.
topic, please? I'm sorry
Okay,
to
okay,
interrupt, but we are diverting from topic.
okay. So yeah, all I was saying is that it is not mostly the rapers to be blamed. It is not mostly. If women were extra cautious and extra careful in public with themselves, it could be maybe sometimes more better. You cannot go outside. Like, just imagine you are going outside, you are a woman, and you're wearing inappropriate stuff. You're going outside in public areas, and it's at night, it is very dark outside, and you're going. You could, I mean, there are higher possibilities of, oh, and also just to reframe on what Prashant said. He said that why can't women wear whatever they like to wear, do whatever, it is their body, it's cool, wear whatever. Okay, they could wear whatever they like to wear, they can do whatever they like to do, but they must be aware of what's gonna happen to them. It's fine. Go outside, wear whatever. But when you're raped or when you're done bad things, don't come crying to the police because you knew very well and you chose to say that I'd like to wear whatever I like to wear. I'd like to do whatever I like to do. It is good, but when it backlashes, don't blame don't blame the raper or anything. Wear whatever you like to wear, but if you will know what will happen to you on that reason. So yeah, so just to summarize my statement, all I'm saying is it is not always the raper to be blamed. If women were extra careful, extra cautious in public, and represent themselves good in public, maybe things would be better. But also, no one wants to be raped. No one wants a bad thing to happen to them. But if they are extra careful to themselves, maybe everything will be great.
Sam, one more thing I would like you to add in your rebuttal. You missed that we also want to discuss how do we achieve a society where rapes don't happen. Suppose you are the president of South Africa. Your words become the law in the country, and this problem is presented to you that South Africa is facing a problem of huge number of rapes. How do we solve this? What will be the three next steps that you will order to your countrymen to do? How
Okay,
will you solve this?
that's a great question, but also it's not as easy as like that. But what I would do is I would try to, because everything starts on the society, and maybe we already have enough rapers. Maybe I could do a foundation of women who could like talk to their sons about rape and how it is wrong and how to not rape a woman, because now there's already like hundreds and millions of rapers. Maybe if we could leave them and now focus on the next generation, because now maybe if all the rapers are gone, the other one, and then now the other sons are going to understand that rape is wrong. And also I would definitely recommend, if the raper wants to change, because I'm not going to change someone who is not willing to change. I would make sure that they
Sam, I would like
themselves.
to repeat my question. As a president of the country, what steps will you take to curb the problem of rape in your country? What mothers will do, they will do. What the rapist will do by changing their heart, it is their will to change it or not. But as a man of power, as a man of law,
Oh,
what
on
steps will
my
you take? That is
opinion.
what we want to hear.
Okay. Uh, I would firstly apply rules for women that when you are outside, make sure that you be careful. Maybe I could write that on newspapers and just write advice that women should protect themselves when they are outside in public. That is number one. And number two, maybe tell police to maybe but like patrol at night and patrol at the hours that rape that rape mostly happens. And yeah, maybe like I would just try to use the police as a force to stop the rape thing.
Okay. And any amendment in the law or punishment for the rapist?
um they should get to jail for the rest of their lives, because for the
Okay.
victims it's going to be an unforgettable incident, so it should also be unforgettable to them too, so they should serve a long life imprisonment.
Okay. Life imprisonment or death penalty?
Yes, life imprisonment.
Not death penalty. Sam, which one will you choose
Hello.
for as a punishment for the rapist? Death penalty or life imprisonment?
Life imprisonment.
All right then. Thank you so much, Sam. Now we will move on to Prashant and let us see what he has to say. Prashant, you have heard Sam speaking.
Yes.
He stayed on his point that the woman should also take caution, and
Mhm.
you have heard him speaking. Now it's your time to take the rebuttal.
So I just have one question in response that, if I'm driving a car and if I'm driving it perfectly and if some other tries to kind of hit me, whose fault will be that? Definitely not the victims, right? Now, in this scenario where you think that victims should do so and so things or take so and so productive measures, I understand that. But I also pointed out that like it is not the victim that should be blamed every time. It should be always the culprit every time. It's not like sometimes, or I have seen like like you mentioned, maybe, or like police and law enforcement should do this maybe or that thing. So it should be like that. There should be a police patrolling must be done, not maybe. They must be there every time. They should do the patrolling. And also, like, the laws should be made so much stringent that whenever the rapist, when he even to think twice, it should be like there should be some kind of a gruesome image in front of him about a life imprisonment, or what action had been taken earlier with someone who already did the rape. you know as per in like in the clause in India, it mentioned like 7 years of, but I think it should be more than, it should be extended. It should be life imprisonment, as you said. And speaking of what women should wear, or whether they should go at night, they should go. They should wear whatever they want. It is not at all their fault. If they are victims, we have to empathize with them. We have to hear their story. We have to help them, extend our support. And also, the culprit should be blamed for. They should be blamed for their entire life, and they should be imprisoned in their life. They should be incarcerated. They should, because it's like once women are raped, their life is finished. They don't have they can't show their face to their own family, and then like all the problems start. But the culprit, they just roam freely, and but the only point which I would like to mention here is that not only the life imprisonment, there should be a hefty fine also for the culprit. So here it's only the culprit that should be blamed, not the victim at any cost.
All right, and same question to you, Prashant. That if you are given the authority to make amendments
Hmm.
which can possibly prevent rapes from happening in society,
Hmm. Yes.
what steps will you take?
So first thing, as a part of our president, what I'll do is I'll make sure the policies are there every time doing the patrolling, and they're available. And also, at sometimes it's like when you call the number in India, sometimes the police takes time to respond. They have to file the FIR and all those things. So that police first, they must take action first. They should actually try to help the victim, and then to do all the formalities. And also, I think that the sentence, for and then to keep in the jail like 7 years or whatever, that should be extended. Because like, if the rapist thinks, oh, I'll be just for the 7 years and that's all, and then I'll be a free bird. No, that there should be always a fear in them. So that is why, so which is why they the punishment should be in such a way, so much stringent, that they should be scared to do that thing, horrendous thing, even the next time, that heinous crime. So first thing I'll say, that there should be police patrolling. There should be, second thing, that whatever government can do for the relief, in some way, if they can support the victim, they should, absolutely and must. And third thing is that the culprit should not run away. They should be facing huge consequences of their own heinous crime or horrendous actions.
All right. So finally, one question to you also, Prashant. Life imprisonment or capital punishment?
Life imprisonment.
All right, then we have heard the both case from both sides, and I think it will be educated for all of us. We have come to time, Prashant and Sam. We would have loved to carry on this topic, but with the limited time we have, I think we should call it a day. And on that note, I would like to thank all the participants. Akshay, you there?
Yeah.
So, Akshay, I think you take the opportunity to say a bit goodbye to all of our friends and thank them. So, over to you, Akshay.
Yeah. Well, I agreed to the both of the participants have very good opinions. Like Prashant and Sam both said that the rapist should have the life imprisonment. But from my opinion, like if I share my opinion, then I think that the rapist should have like uh, death penalty, I think I will choose the option death penalty, because rapist should not get a second chance. So I don't think it's a good option for life imprisonment. Yeah. So
Okay, okay,
so this is my conclusion from my side,
right, 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 right. So
because
shall
I
we?
think, yeah, because I think that rapist should not get the second chance to live, because he has done the crime that is very like sensitive and heinous crime. So I think that rapist should not get the another chance to live the life.
Right, 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 right. Okay, so shall we end this, Akshay?
Yeah,
All right, on behalf of Heatic, thank you, all the participants. Thank you, Sam, for taking time out from your busy schedule. And thank you, Prashant, also.
Welcome.
Yeah. Hope, Sam, you join our next debate. We will inform you for regarding our next topic. Please do take some
Okay,
time
cool.
out and uh, and help us know your opinion about that also. So looking forward to for you to join again. Thank you so much, everyone.
Thank you, gentlemen.
Abs-
thank you,
Absolutely.
Prashant.
Thank you
Thank
so
you,
much.
Sam.
Bye, guys.
Bye bye.
Good
Thank you
night.
all.